just before this video starts, I did want to say, while I was playing Fortnite, I did have OBS open and I had other applications open. While you're playing Fortnite, pretty much the only thing that you want to have open is TimeResolution. If you have other applications open, that causes, your game to stutter maybe a little bit. I just wanted to clear that up before the video started. Please leave a like if it worked, leave a dislike if it didn't, and put a comment down below, and I'll try to fix your guys' situation. Have a great day. How's it going, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get a little less stuttering and more FPS while you're playing Fortnite. Now, first of all, you're going to want to download this FPS pack that'll be provided in the description down below. And now, once you get here, you're going to want to open the file where you downloaded it at and locate it, and then drag it onto your desktop. Now, once you're done from there, you're going to want to right-click and then click Extract Here, which will give you this folder. You're going to want to double click it and then go into the FPS Season 11. Now, this really depends on what graphics card you have. If you do not locate your graphics card in here, if you do not find it, or basically if your graphics card is not displayed, you're just going to want to go into resolution config and then just basically whatever resolution you have. I have a custom resolution, but most people have 1920 by 1080. You're just going to click on that and just copy the game settings. Copy it, and then you're going to want to open a new file explorer. And over in the quick access, you want to type in %local app data %. And that'll locate you to the local app data. Once you go there, you're going to want to find Fortnite games, saved, configs, window client, and then you're going to want to paste that. Basically, what this will do is change your settings for the best settings that you pick. Now, once you go over here, you're going to want to go into the game user settings. Click properties and make sure that this is unchecked. You're going to want to make sure that's unchecked, because if you don't have it unchecked or you forget to check it when you're done, it's not going to work for you. Or at least the settings that you put in are not going to confirm. So once you're done with that, you're going to make sure that the mouse acceleration is on true. You can type it in. It won't, it's not going to not work if you don't type it in, but you're going to want to make sure the T is caps. Now, once you're done, you're going to want to scroll all the way down until you see the view distance quality and all these qualities. You're going to want to change these to 0 and change this to 100. Make sure you have 6 zeros at the end of the 100. And then once you're done with that, you're going to want to click File, Save, exit out of that, and then right click on Game User Settings, click Properties, and then make sure that this is checked. Now you're going to want to go back into the FPS pack. Make sure you click on Fortnite Priorities. If you have your game on the C drive, you're going to want to click on this. If not, just going to click on this. I have no clue how this works, so basically this is only if you have your game on the C drive. Basically, these are how good your PC is. So if you have kind of a slow PC, I would just go with normal. If you have a semi-decent PC, I go above normal. And if you have a pretty good PC, I click on high priority. Now, whatever one you choose, you're just going to double click it. It's going to come up with, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Click yes again, and then click OK. Basically, what this is going to do is just put all these in your registry and make sure that, it's the best settings and the best performance you want to get. So once you're done with that, you want to go to Optimize. Now, this is going to be a little different. There is a little program killer, which there should be a time resolution on here and an app killer. You're going to want to highlight both the time resolution and the program killer. You're going to want to right click on it and copy it. You're going to want to click on %app data %, and it'll bring you up to this, and you're going to want to go into the Microsoft. You're going to want to, after that, click on the Windows tab, and then Startup menu, Programs, and then Startup. Now, what you're going to do here is paste this, and then click on Kill Bat. Now, what it is going to do, it is going to kill all your programs that are on right now, and basically kill the ones that take up the most CPU and the most GPU. Memory, all that. It basically is going to make the game run a lot smoother, it's going to make the programs pretty well. Now, every time that you boot up, this command prompt is going to pop up. Once you're done with that, you're going to always, before you start up your game, make sure that this time resolution is on. Now, default, it is over here like 15, maybe it's a little different, but every time that you start up your game, you're going to want to click on maximize. Then minimize it, and then you can start up your game. So basically, when you are done with that step, you're going to want to go over here and click on PowerShell. Nope. And what you're going to want to do is right click on PowerShell and run as administrator. Click yes. And the command that I will be posting on the screen and in the description, you're going to want to basically put that into the Windows PowerShell. Now what this does, when you press enter, it gives you the option of ultimate performance. Now when you go to the power plan, when you go into power options, you're going to see basically only power save, balance, and high performance. You will have the option to click ultimate performance, which basically just gives your PC an advantage. Gives you more performance, everything like that. Basically, that is the tutorial. We're going to run Fortnite and just see how it runs. It should give you some more, less stuttering. It should open up your FPS, make it a little bit better. Alright, so when you open your Fortnite, you're going to want to go into your settings. Now once you get here, you're going to want to turn all of these settings to low, as low as possible. You can change your view distance to far or medium. That probably won't do anything. But you're going to basically want to make sure that VSync and motion blur is off. And then you're going to want to go into your settings and just make sure that the recording tab, replays tab, you're going to want to make sure that the replays tab, all of these are off. Unless you have NVIDIA highlights, you can turn that on, which I prefer turning it off because that tends to, make your game a little bit laggy and stuff. Just make sure that all these are turned off. After that, you can go into your sound and go into sound quality. Fortnite recently added sound quality, but for some reason, when you turn it to low, it gives you better performance. So after that, you're going to want to launch into a game. If you choose, creative or playgrounds, you won't lag a lot, you won't stutter a lot. That's playgrounds. But when you go into a pub game, it's going to be a little bit laggy, a little bit choppy. Recently, I don't know what's been going on, but, my matchmaking region's been so high, it doesn't really affect it as much that I've noticed after doing this. But, like I said, you are going to be getting a little bit laggy, a little bit choppy. It seems pretty smooth, but basically what you're going to see is choppiness and stuttering when you're in a build fight. As you can see, it's not really that laggy. It's a little choppy. Basically, you're just going to have to get used to it, in my opinion. That's the only thing that you possibly can do until Fortnite fixes it. Otherwise, I hope this helped. Like you did. Like right there, it chopped a little bit. It's chopping right now. But normally, you're going to have all of your applications closed, so that does reduce a little bit of lag. The only program that you really want open is maybe like Spotify and mainly the TimeResolution. That'll help out a lot. But I do hope this tutorial did help you guys. I hope you guys do have a great day. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a dislike if you guys didn't. And if you have problems, leave a comment.